Raw cow's milk is putting people in the hospital. Man-made beaver dams, and this weekend's Halloween adventure guide.
You're watching St. George News at 5.
Good afternoon, I'm Christy Langenheim. So far, there has been 14 reported cases of illnesses traced back to drinking raw and pasteurized cow's milk. Campylobacter is an infectious disease that has been isolated from raw cow's milk from Utah Natural Meat and Milk, which is a dairy farm operating out of West Jordan. The dairy's license to sell raw milk has been suspended until further testing is conducted. If you have consumed raw milk and are experiencing any of these symptoms, diarrhea, abdominal pain, fever, headache, nausea, and vomiting, health officials say you should contact a healthcare provider. Artificial beaver dams are being built all over southern Utah. Here's Alicia Lundgren with how these dams can help the ecosystems.
Beaver dams can steady water flow, aid in flood control, and store water and sediment. They build meadow and wetlands as sediment builds up. Little Creek near Paraguna has downcut the earth, creating a canal in the absence of nature's engineers, prompting the Utah Division of Wildlife Resources, the Utah Fish and Wildlife Service, and other public and private entities to partner up and build beaver dam analogs, human-made artificial dams. They pound fence posts into the earth, weave juniper tree branches through them, and build a base of sod so water can leak through the dam. DWR biologist Stan Gurley explains how the work could benefit this landscape.
So the benefits of these artificial beaver dams, or the beaver dam analogs, BDAs as we call them, are to catch sediment as the water flows down and essentially build this water table back up. So that's beneficial for wildlife, and in this case livestock. This is used for livestock grazing. It's also crucial for, in this case, sage grouse. So the greater sage grouse use this area. We're trying to improve their habitat.
And now I'm going to send it over to Sheldon and Amy to talk about some of the fun things going on this weekend leading up to Halloween.
Thanks, Christy. Big events happening this weekend for Halloween.
Don't forget, we've got the trick-or-treating happening at Finley.
And then get over to the Red Cliffs. They have music this weekend.
And Halloween.
Halloween. Oh, at the Red Cliffs. Oh, so many great things. Check out the full list of weekend events on our TGIF show page on stgeorgenews.com.
Thanks, guys. Utah Tech University made a purchase from the city to expand the campus. Here's Maury Kessler with the story.
Last week, the city of St. George sold Fire Station 1 on 1000 East to Utah Tech University for $1.5 million. Sean Guzman, the city's government affairs director, told the St. George City Council last Thursday that the old fire station had become crowded, and it is getting more difficult for firefighters to safely respond to emergencies due to how busy 1000 East had become. The city already has plans in the works to build a new fire station at 400 East and 100 South that has room to grow and provides better access to the downtown area. Until the new fire station is built and ready for occupancy, the fire department will be allowed to remain at the 1000 East property rent-free. Once vacated by the city, the university plans to use the property as a parking and maintenance facility for buses used for its Rhodes Scholar program, as well as a storage facility for equipment used for its outdoor recreation program.
Thanks, Maury. Jesse Banks sat down with the owners of a unique pottery and ceramic studio in St. George to showcase their distinct gallery.
Joe and Emily Bott are the owners of the Tilted Kiln, a St. George art studio that offers everything pottery and ceramics. Joe Bott has been a potter long before he purchased the business and has taught ceramics at various schools in Washington County.
Honestly, the best part to me about owning the Tilted Kiln is probably the reason why. So we got an offer actually for somebody to buy it a year or two ago, and we discussed a few things of, does this option work for us? Should we sell the shop and the business? And we just couldn't do it because we are way too much like a family here. The community that we have around us that supports us, and the people that come in that we talk to daily, our employees, the artists, I couldn't see myself getting up every day without that.
From first-timers to seasoned artists, the Tilted Kiln offers pottery classes, a chance to sit down and paint already made ceramic pieces, and even has a full art gallery in the back, which features local talent from various mediums.
I love our gallery space. I think it's very important for the community because it showcases the talent we have in Southern Utah. And it's beautiful to come in and just take your time and look at the pieces that are made here locally.
And now to Aaron Crane to talk about what games to look forward to for this weekend in sports.
Thanks, Christy. The second round of the playoffs is going down this Friday, and there are two Region 9 matchups. Number 2 seed Crimson Cliffs got a bye last week and will face off against Cedar. And the Reds are coming off a big win at home against Pineview. The last time these two teams met was back in Week 4, and the Mustangs dominated Cedar in a 51-7 victory. Desert Hills heads to Snow Canyon, and in their last matchup, the Thunder came out on top in a close game. The Warriors couldn't seem to stop the Thunder's massive run game, with the final score being 31-21 for the Thunder. And lastly, Dixie is headed up north to play against the number 4 seed Park City. These two teams faced off in the preseason where the Miners edged out a win against the Flyers 24-21. This has the potential to be a great game as the Flyers look to get their revenge. We've also got some big college football games this Saturday. BYU at Texas, Utah versus Oregon, Southern Utah versus Abilene Christian, and Utah Tech versus Eastern Kentucky. This is going to be a fun week for high school and college football. Now back to you, Christy.
Thank you for watching St. George News at 5. I'm Christy Langenheim with St. George News, your #1 source for local news.
This has been St. George News at 5.